Self-analyzation time. All right. Self-analyzation time. We're gonna have a discussion between me and you, which is myself. So yesterday was a day where I spent the day with my family for majority of the time. I was cooking with my mom and stuff, but at the end of the day, I was spending some time with my stepdad and my mom, and we were having a small conversation in the living room. So what I ended up discovering is that they don't really believe in myself, man. They don't really believe in myself because of and I don't blame them. The reason why I don't blame them is because of there hasn't been an entrepreneur in the family ever before. So I will be the first one. And they don't really know how this stuff kind of works. There has been some businesses coming out of the family, but it's mostly like construction and that type of stuff, because they're very hardworking people. They work very, very fucking hard. Like, props to them, you know. They work fucking hard. It's crazy how they work. Like, you know, you would think that after working like 10-hour shift, 12-hour shift, you would come home and just chill, right? Nah. They got shit going on in their backyards. They got things going on in their backyard that they're working on. They got small projects going on in the house. So they never stop it. They're always doing something. But saying that, I respect completely and utterly. Completely respect them, 100%. But there hasn't been a entrepreneur who makes money online. There hasn't been an entrepreneur in the family that makes money in the internet, you know. And that's where I come in the picture. That's why they're not used to this. They're used to they believe that if you work very, very hard, you can make your own business. And if you get yourself in the right trades, if you get yourself in the right construction management, if you get yourself in the right, you know what I'm saying, you're gonna make a lot of money. And I completely understand that. You can make money like that. And I say that because I myself, I also have a flooring business. They don't really like flooring. They're saying that flooring doesn't make you as much money as other you know, what should we call them? Like another jobs, but it's in the same construction area. But you know what I'm saying? But so I do have a flooring company that I run, me and my dad. So I completely understand what it is to work hard. But I also think outside of the picture. I also see. Hold on, give me 1 second. My mom is calling right now. So my mom was calling me, so I had a small break. But like I was saying, I understand completely 100% what it is to work hard and make it happen. I completely understand that. And if I wanted to, I could take that path. But the reason why I always been looking for something else is a long story, but I'm gonna make it very, very, very short. Ever since I was in high school, I always wanted to get out of the family circle. And what do I mean by the family circle? The family circle means construction. Everybody does construction. And ever since I was a kid, man, and ever since I was in high school, ever since I was like 17 years old, I was like, I gotta find something else. And ever since, I've been working very hard to find something else. And because of that, there's so many side hustles. I did so many things online. And we got to the point where I found trading. So for the past 2.5 years, I've been doing trading. And it's something that I really want to make it happen. It's something that I see myself becoming successful in. I'm not successful just yet, but I do see myself becoming successful in there. And So that is something that I've been really working on. So I do have a business, foreign business, because I do work hard. Only because I know a certain skill that I know is going to make me rich. I'm going to give myself an excuse to not work hard. There's a lot of people who do that out there in the internet. There's a lot of people who barely work at any job, because like every person that I know that is a trader, they say that they didn't like working in their jobs. All of them say that they don't like working in their jobs because whatever reason they don't give 100%. Me myself, I gave myself 100% in any job that I ever did. 100%. I'm not playing, because it's just me. It's just a personality that comes maybe from the family, maybe something that I was taught as I was growing. Maybe it's just in me to work very hard, but I just can't give half. I always gotta give myself 100%, because I always want to be the best. I'm a very competitive person. So saying that, I understand that about having a business that can make a lot of money, but that a lot of money, it's not a lot of money to me. It's not what I want to achieve. I'm talking about Lambos. I'm talking about Ferraris. I'm talking about penthouse. I'm talking about mansions. I'm talking about traveling the world. I'm talking about having multiple houses. I'm talking about location free, move around the world, one step ahead. That's always what I wanted to do. So that's the reason why I'm doing trading. And don't think that because I'm gonna get trading down, I'm just going to stop working. I'm not. I'm working and I'm doing trading at the same time. So I don't blame them for not believing in me. I don't blame them for not truly understand, because they don't truly understand how much money there is to make. They don't really understand these computer things. They're really, and it's not to bash them or anything, but they didn't grow up in a time where all of this was accessible. So me, as a person who was born in this generation, I will take advantage of it. I will leverage from it, and I also will leverage from what they know. So I'm doing two different things at the same time. When they tell me these things, like, no, you have to get yourself a nice house first. Don't go for too expensive cars, because you're gonna end up broke. You're not gonna have enough money to pay for blah 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 blah. You know what I'm saying? All that stuff. I'm a very humble person. I don't go to them and say, I will make $100 million. No, you don't understand. I'm making millions of dollars. I don't tell them that. I'll be like, I'm very humble. I give very humble responses to it. Like, yeah, you're right. Like, yeah, I want to have everything right. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I give them the reason why, because I didn't make it happen yet. But behind my mind, it's like your ego just wants to respond back. But I know as a professional that I have not made it. I know as a professional that there's no proof to that. But what if, you know what I'm saying? I do believe myself 100%, but I'm also a nice, humble person. I'm not gonna be out here bashing him, and it's not like if I tell them, shut up. If I tell them, no, you don't know what you're talking about. If I tell them, that is just gonna make me look as a bad person. And even if it ends up happening, even if I do make it happen, and me being mean to them in the future, yeah, they're gonna be like, oh, he actually did it. But it won't be the same relationship, right? I feel like they're gonna be separated a little bit more. But me being humble all the time, I feel like it's gonna keep the relationship more close. You know what I'm saying? So it's not in me to be a bad person, unless you really try me, man. But this is family. This is the people I respect. This is the people that grew me up. This is people that gave me a roof. These are the people that fed me when I wasn't working. These are people that allowed me to go to school, even though I don't like school, but something. I made friends. I learned how to communicate. It was an experience. That's what matters. It was an experience, But the message is, nobody, even if people don't believe in you, Even if they tell you you're not gonna make it happen, but you know you will make it happen. Don't be an arrogant piece of person. Be humble, man. Just be humble, because that's what will make you a better person in the future. People are gonna respect you more, because they're gonna, a long time, when you actually start making things happen, be like, oh, this person was never bragging about anything. This person never made me look bad. Because my goal is not to make them look bad. My goal is to have them closer. My goal is to have a team, to have a network. My goal is to have the people who grew me up, the people who gave me food. I want them to be happy for the person that I became. I don't want them to be mad at me because I disrespected them. I don't want that. Stay humble, man. Stay freaking humble. And believe in yourself. Because, believe it or not, what they tell you, it can get to your head. Because they will lecture you. They will give you speeches. And you're going to want to say so much back to them. But just stay humble and stay believing in yourself. You don't need to tell nobody any of this. Like, if they want to listen to what you do, go ahead. Tell them something of it. But if they start like lecturing you, giving you speeches, telling you about things, completely be humble. Because you are the only person that has to believe in yourself. You and yourself, nobody else. So, and don't be too arrogant either. They also give good advice. They also give life advice, not just financial, but life advice. Man, I've learned a lot by just being humble, by just listening and not responding back to them. I learned a lot, and that's how I have became who I am. That's how I have a flooring business, just by being a humble person, just by not responding back, just by listening, completely listening. Stay humble, man, and put in the work. Put in the work. When you need to talk, you talk. Don't be scared to talk. Be quiet, but don't be shy, because you need to learn how to communicate. That's the only way you're gonna make it happen in this world and these other jobs, man. Construction, whatever, other businesses, real life businesses. That's the only way you're gonna make it happen. So, saying that, something to analyze, something to learn from, and something to have in mind, because you will only believe in yourself. You can only believe in yourself, because your family won't. If you don't show any results, especially if you don't have any results, especially if you're not buying things, especially if you're not buying your own house, especially if you're not working from home, especially if you have a job, you need to show results. You need to stay humble when you're in the progress, okay? You do not want to have people against you. No. If they are, by nature, but like they're just haters, then let it be. But from your side, you do not want people to be against you at all. That's just not. You never know who you might need. Never know. So, I'm out. I hope you learned something from this video, man.